All right, let's get back to the second half. Chargers down 10. If you just joined us, probably the lowest scoring first half of the season for Illinois Lutheran, 23-13 against Calumet Christian. Over the border, Griffith, Indiana.
You know, hopefully we'll see a little more ball movement offensively this half. I'd like to just see them play a little bit quicker and be a little more aggressive and getting that ball in the low post area.
Remember, Gibson, the leading scorer for Cal. Again, if you just joined us, number 30. He's got 3 fouls. Cornelius with 2 fouls. And there's Anthony off the glass, and hopefully that can get him going.
Yeah, he needed that. It's been a slow night for him. He's been getting those types of looks so far, but has been unable to convert.
There's another backdoor cut by Gibson. He lays it up and missed it, tipped it, no good, got it back again and missed it, and this time Cornelius clears.
Looking to push.
And knowing Anthony, he knows exactly how many fouls Gibson has, and I would not be surprised if he does something to pick up his 4th. Oh, you got to keep your dribble there inside. Dwan goes up and in.
Nice. That's what I want to see more out of Dwan. He's got to use that strong body of his and take advantage of his size inside.
4 quick points by the Chargers. The lead is down to 6. Chargers man-to-man. Cornelius not guarding Gibson.
I think that's probably a good decision.
There's Dwan. Gibson goes past him and to the basket, and they're going to call him for traveling.
Yeah, I believe he did there. So many times they get away with that extra hop with everybody looking for that Euro step, but that appeared to be a travel to me.
I've got Cal for 11 turnovers. There's Danzy, cut off, brings it back up top. Cornelius gets a ball screen, goes the other way, and there it is. That's number 4.
That is a huge play. Going right, and you see Cornelius with the wry smile on his face, knowing that he just got Gibson to pick up his 4th foul.
I gotta say, I saw it coming a mile away. I'll see if he makes 1 out of 2.
Well, he won't make 2 out of 2.
139 free throw attempts on the season coming in. So let's say 140. In 20 games, 7 a game, right?
Yep.
Am I doing that right? 7 attempts a game. I guess that's not a huge number.
Not bad, but you'd like a guy of his size, you'd almost think he could get there almost 10 times a game.
1 out of 2, 5-0 run to start the half. More importantly, Gibson takes a seat with 4 fouls. He had 16 first half points.
Chargers coming out in a trapping defense here.
Well, this is going to be a completely different team with Gibson on the bench. There's a turnover. Cornelius likes the coast-to-coast drive, dips it to Danzy, who shot it too strong over everything.
Merrick needs to look to go a little stronger to the basket on that, use the glass. Still a good look.
Yeah, he tried that soft touch shot.
That's a tougher shot, no
Very
question.
tough. There's a lob inside.
Falling asleep there a little bit on the defensive end.
Lead back to 7. First basket for Cal Christian in the second half, 25-18. Get it inside.
There it is.
Right idea. Just left it short. I got to do that to Cornelius as well. There's no one in there that can stop Anthony and TJ inside, and Dwan for that matter. There's a runner that's left way short. TJ with the rebound, outlet pass to Dorn, and he's going to slow it up.
Just Anthony standing there looking to block, like he may block the shot. Scared that last one. And Merrick with a nice open 3 there.
Second of the game, lead is down to 4. Didn't quite get the trap set. Kyle hustles over, and they don't pay for it on the back end. There's a steal. Now they're going to call a foul on Kyle.
Little reach in there.
Remember that in the first half, 2 of those fouls on Gibson were charges that Cornelius drew, and then he just drew his 4th. And that's changing the whole complexion of the game.
No question about that. We'll see if Cal Christian can find some points here with their leading scorer on the bench.
There's the trap and a turnover. Nope, Merrick couldn't quite get it. Blocked by Dorn.
Boy, still getting awful deep.
Gould misses the three, and Cal Christian clears the rebound. They lead by 4. It's a good help and recover. Good help by Krenagis, and he blocks the shot. He gets a bunch of those. He's got a good sense of timing.
Nice pass by Gould there.
Back to Dorn for 3, and it's good.
Just like that, it's a 1-point game. Might get a timeout here soon for Cal Christian.
4th 3 of the night for the Chargers, and they have cut the lead to 1. Biggest lead was 12. Here's a steal by TJ Vroom, and the Chargers had a chance for a lead and missed it. Beauvais for 3, good. Patriots needed that basket. Lead is back up to 4. Turnover.
Yeah, just too much dribbling going nowhere.
Staying with that diamond press.
I like the idea of trying to trap them defensively. I just like to see more hands up, a little more active, because it's that skip pass that'll get you, and if your hands are down, it can get through a lot easier.
Krenagis in the back end of that press changes a lot of shots, even the ones he doesn't block. There's another 3 by Beauvais, and he's got 8 points in the third quarter, and they needed all 8. What's the whistle for?
Looks like a warning on Cal Christian on the ball going through the hoop.
So the lead's back to 7. Beauvais with 2 big threes. Had to wonder where the offense would come from with Gibson on the bench. It's from number 11. There's Krenagis up top, shot fake. The pull up from 16 leaves it short. Ball screen on Merrick. Turnover. Krenagis pulls up, avoids the charge, and lays it in. Timeout.
Coach
Timeout.
Haynes.
His second timeout. So the Chargers lead is, the Chargers have cut the lead to 5. 31-26. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
That last shot by Anthony is more of what you want to see out of him. If he can get that ball in the middle of the lane, he can elevate over everyone and get a great look, and he has a nice shot from that range. I still like to see him get more involved in getting that ball in the paint, but certainly the offense is looking a little bit better, and I think a lot of that has just had to do with the defensive pressure that's caused some turnovers and being able to create some opportunities in transition.
Diamond press by the Chargers. See if they get a trap just across the timeline. Well, Cal Christian does a nice job of avoiding that. That's where you can get a lot of shots against this zone, is at corner 3.
Yeah, you're spread out. You can't cover everything.
There's that backdoor cut again. Krenagis with another block. Foul on TJ Vroom underneath. He's always been a good shot blocker, and it's not just the size, it's the ability to block shots, timing.
Yeah, he's long for his height. His wingspan's probably the normal for someone about 3 or 4 inches taller than what he is.
Josh Hazelwood shooting 2. 2:22 to play in the third quarter. It's 32-26. Calumet Christian with the 6-point lead. Made them both. Dwan Westmoreland back in for the Chargers, as is Tommy Zimmer. And here's some full court pressure, man-to-man. Running the baseline, I'd like to see that. Improves the angle. Most kids don't do that. You got to be told sometimes more than once.
Yes, that is true.
Dangerous pass. Zimmer chased it down. Here goes Carnages. He's going to take this coast to coast. Seen it all
Too
season.
easy.
Anthony was 7 in this third quarter.
Right there, nobody really stepped up to stop the ball, and that resulted in an easy layup for Anthony Carnages.
Carnages altered that shot. Offensive rebound by Hazelwood is good off the glass.
Yeah, we really need to pick up that weak side box out. Anthony forced the bad shot, and we've got to be able to secure that rebound.
There he is again, coast to coast.
And just like that, Anthony finds himself with 11 points on the game.
Lead is 5. Minute and a half left, third quarter. Lead was as many as 12 late in the first half. Chargers had it down to 4. Now it's at 5. Hazelwood. There's a turnover. You're seeing both these teams have some kids in the game that played the JV game as well. So let's see if they can cut into the 5-point lead. Zimmer will walk it up. Joey Cantu's back in.
See, right here with the matchup Anthony has, I'd really like to see him get down low.
Meanwhile, Dorn hits his second 3 of the quarter, and the lead is 2. Closest the Chargers have been since early on. Foul on Dorn there. So what do you think? Gibson comes in to start the fourth?
I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
At some point, you just got to...
I mean, it's the fourth quarter. You got 4 fouls. You play with it, and he's going to need to help create a little more offense for them. They've definitely struggled a little bit, but really still scoring about the same pace they did in the first half, to be honest with you. The difference here is he's not down there on defense, and we've been able to create some more opportunities for ourselves.
There's an interior pass from Zimmer to Dwan.
A little confusion with Anthony cutting there as the entry pass came into Dwan.
I prefer the bounce pass from the wing, but sometimes the high lob is what you need to do. The most important thing on that pass is to pass it away from the defense. Defense was on the low side, so Tommy threw it on the high side, and Dwan picked up a foul. There's Dorn, thought about a 3. He's hit 2 in this quarter. Dwan will kick it out to Anthony. He'll fire a 3, and it's off the front of the rim, and I guess it's not out of bounds.
No, it's got to go over. It just hit the top and must not have touched any part of the support beams.
Velasquez missed an easy one. Chargers have a chance. 10 seconds in the quarter. Carnages spins, lays it up, short, rebound Dwan, still with time, and he's going to go to the line. Every team needs a guy with your muscle type player. That's obviously number 11.
Yeah, Dwan works hard getting after the rebounds, and he's definitely got to be one of our top rebounders on the season.
He'll shoot 2. He's not a great foul shooter, but he's a lot better than he used to be, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's second on the team in rebounding, only behind Anthony.
Shot looks pretty good.
Yeah, form is fine. It just getting the opportunities to take those shots. He usually shoots around the basket, so he doesn't take a lot of perimeter shots.
Nice soft roll, and the lead is 1, 5 seconds. Oh, they fell asleep on defense, and they're going to not pay for it.
Got away with a lapse in getting back. And actually, that's 2 possessions in a row. Cal Christian could have capitalized with 2 easy buckets and finding our defense napping a little bit.
So the Chargers have a 21-point third quarter. And after 3, it's 35-34. Cal Christian with a 1-point lead. In the quarter, Cornelius had 9.
You had to figure it couldn't continue as woeful as the offense looked in the first half. We were bound to start knocking down a few shots, and we managed to get to the hoop and also hit a few open threes, which loosened up the defense a little bit and gave us some more opportunities inside.
So the Chargers with 21 in the quarter, only 18 in the first half. And now we'll see if the leading scorer for Cal Christian comes in the game. Xavier Gibson had 16 in the first half, left late in the first half in case he didn't see it with his 3rd foul. And then he picked up his 4th early in the 3rd quarter and left, and that's when the game changed. And he is still out.
The hard part here for Gibson is not having been in game action now and coming out a little cold and rusty when you do finally get on the court. You're trying to protect him, but sometimes it takes him so much out of the flow that he's not able to come back and create the kind of offense he was creating before.
Chargers back in a straight man-to-man. Down 1. Cornelius still with just 2 fouls. There's a 3 by Cal Christian. That's good from the wing, and the lead is up to 4.
Have to try to challenge that shot.
Kyle trying to break him down up top. Gives it to Cornelius. Skip pass. Dorn fires another 3, and it's short. Rebound. Cornelius, and he saved. No, he didn't.
The 3-point shot has really changed the game of basketball, and I'll tell you, I would like to see a little more movement off the ball and teams looking to get the ball inside a little more. It wasn't a poor shot, it just came early in the offense, and we really didn't make a lot of passes to try to work something inside.
Ball screen, no hedge, all the way to the basket. Cornelius with another block. And IL will go 2-3 zone on the out of bounds.
And Anthony's still with only the 2 fouls, and that's exactly why you can't be too cautious in that first half and let him play.
Runner is way short. Saved to Gould. To the basket, he'll draw a foul.
Gould just outraces everyone down the court. Able to draw the foul. Hopefully he converts at the line.
Chargers, as usual, not shooting well at the line. Only 3 for 7. Back to 50%. Lead is 3 for Cal Christian. 6:54 to play in the game.
I'm guessing as long as they hang on to the lead, he's not going to panic and put Gibson in too early, but at some point you might as well just let him play.
Land Crone cut off. Good help defense. There's a double team on the ball. Lost track of who had him, and he almost made him pay. Gould with the rebound. Chargers want to push, and passes way over Cornelius' head. Turnover number 10 for the Chargers.
Just unable to connect their opportunity for a layup, but pass was just a bit high.
38-35. Chargers down 3. They've been down throughout. Timeout. Full timeout, Cal Christian.
We may see Gibson enter the game at this point.
Yeah, he's waiting a long time, but I think you're right. As long as he still has the lead. Those 2 threes by Beauvais were huge in the third quarter.
And again, really, Cal Christian pretty much on the same pace they've been on all game, point-wise. Really, the difference is we've just been able to put up a few more points this second half. And now we'll see if we continue to try to get that ball near the basket, high percentage shots, and crash the glass. And there you see Gibson does check in, and he'll be on the floor here with just under 6 minutes to play. It'll be interesting to see if Illinois Lutheran sticks in the man-to-man, as they have had trouble stopping Gibson on the dribble penetration.
Chargers have the starting 5 in the game. 3 juniors and 2 seniors. So if you joined us late, number 30 for Cal Christian, their leading scorer, 16 points, now playing out there with 4 fouls. And Dewan will guard him. Dorn with good pressure on the ball, got through that first ball screen. Here comes another one. He's going underneath this time. Cornelius on the backside, changed the shot, rebound, blocked by Cornelius, and a foul on.
Looks like that was on Eli.
Yep.
Got his arm as he went up. Good call.
Free throws for Jordan Landcrone. There's your difference in the game, free throws. Chargers 4 of 9. And right now, Cal Christian 6 of 7. Wise coach once told me most games come down to free throws and layups. If it's a close game, that's
Eli's going to pick up another foul on the rebound. Just poor box out there.
On the floor, third on Dorn. Neither team in the bonus. Chargers in the zone. Cal with a 4-point lead, 6 minutes to play. There's a corner 3 off a screen. It's short. Rebound, Merrick. Need a good possession here.
There you go. Hit the second cutter. Good strong move by Dewan. Like to see that there. Keep pounding that ball inside.
Dewan's got 5. Lead is back to 2. Down to 2. Cornelius on the backside, and there's his third foul.
Once again, the dribble penetration off the perimeter is coming too easy for the Patriots, forcing some tough help defense for the Chargers.
So Landcrone back at the line shooting 2. He just made 1 of 2. He's missed 2 straight. So I guess I gave them the jinx because now they haven't made one since I said that.
That's all right. We'll see if we have an exciting finish like we did in the JV game where our junior varsity Chargers won on a last-second shot.
Missed them both. Cornelius rebound. He likes the coast to coast. This
Kick
time,
out.
Merrick for 3. Now, out of rhythm when he dropped the first pass. Dorn for 3. Lead stays 2. 2 chances to take their first lead.
Hopefully next trip we look to get it inside and work for a high percentage shot.
Gibson's out. The coach has been taking him in and out with those fouls. 5 minutes to play. Merrick playing defense on the ball up top. Cornelius from behind with a block, and it's off Cal Christian.
Nice play there by Anthony.
10 blocks.
That's where his length really comes into play. It's probably got to be close. I'd say 7.
Gould will walk it up. Chargers down 2. The ball screen goes the other way. Nice feed for Carnages, and it won't go in. Dewan fighting for it. Jump ball. Chargers possession. Trying to get a 3 from the ball side corner.
Anthony with a major mismatch.
If the play works, Gould will get a look from the ball side corner. They'll get a screen from Carnages. There's the screen. There's the 3. And there's the lead. First lead of the game. A lot of ball screens for Cal Christian in this second half. The answer, good.
I think that has a lot to do with Gibson being on the bench.
Beauvais' third 3 in the second half, and the lead is back to 2 for Cal Christian.
Again, this should be a total mismatch for Anthony down low.
Merrick will fire a 3. A little bit of an off-balance shot. Doran rebound.
Need to recognize this mismatch.
Gould's runner's no good. Taken away by Cal Christian. And open court foul on Dewan. Are they going to count that? No.
There is no way that should count. And Dewan just got a technical foul.
.340 to play. Chargers down 2. Open court foul on Dewan. And then a technical foul. So we're going to have a 1-and-1. First we'll have 2 technicals, then we'll have a 1-and-1. Meanwhile, player on the floor is still down. It's Josh Hazelwood. We'll take a break. All right, we'll sort this out. My guess is Cal's going to get 2 free throws on a technical. Then they'll shoot a 1-and-1 for the foul on the Chargers. Team fouls are 8 for Illinois Lutheran, 4 for Calumet Christian, and Cal leads 42-40, 3:41 to play in the game.
With a player foul, will they still get possession, though? So would they shoot the 1-and-1 first?
You're right. That's what they'll do. Chance for a big possession either way. Potentially 7 points.
Absolutely. These are some important free throws.
We got quite the cleaning crew out there. All right, so here we go. This will be the 1-and-1. He's missed 3 in a row. The kid shooting. Jordan. Short.
And that was your 1-and-1, and now you're going to get your 2 technical shots.
Beauvais will shoot him. First trip to the line. Could be a good shooter. He's hit 3 threes in the second half. That usually translates well to the line.
Calmly makes the first. Gibson back on the court.
Look good on those two. Lead is 4. At least a 2-point possession. They get the ball. There's TJ Vroom checking in. A lot of time, 3:40. Not time to panic or try to do too much. Just get a good, solid defensive possession. Get a stop and a rebound. There's Gibson on Carnages. Dorn moving his feet well there.
Better help defense in that first drive attempt by Gibson.
Gibson to the basket. Foul. No, they're going to call him for traveling. My bad on that. Traveling. Dwan's back in. Turnover by Cal, number 15. And Gould walks it up. Chargers down 4. Gibson back on Carnages. You could get him out of the game if you can post Anthony up. Over and back. 11 turnovers on Illinois Lutheran. 2:55 to play. 44-40.
Not looking for the ball on that pass. Every possession is magnified at this point in the game.
Foul on the drive. Hand check on Dwan. 1-1. Cal's pulling, there they go. Front end is good. First point of the second half for the leading scorer for Calumet Christian. He had 16 in the first half. Lead is 5. Plenty of time, 2:45. There's Merrick up top. I got that mismatch on Carnages if they can find it. There's Gould.
There it is.
Double team comes, back out. Gould for 3. Good, and
the foul.
I think the foul's underneath.
Yes, it is.
Basket counts. Foul on Cal Christian. So now the Chargers have a chance for a big possession.
Chargers maintain possession. And that's the thing, when you get that ball inside on that mismatch, he's being so physical that oftentimes you get that call.
There's
Good
Gould.
kick out.
This time Gould from the other corner. Sets his feet. That's way short.
Yeah, should have dumped that down inside. He drew a double team.
Fortunate that they keep the ball. 46-43. Could be a 6-point possession. Could have been there if he made that shot. There's Merrick. There's the 3. No good. Rebound, Cal Christian. 3-point game, 2:20 to play. Gibson slows it up, goes right past Dwan and Dorn and Carnages and lays it in.
Too easy.
Lead is 5. 2 minutes. Cornelius pulls up. In and out. Rebound tipped. Cal Christian has the rebound. Timeout, Calumet. 1:53 to play, 48-43. Too early to foul.
Well, we were already in the double, it'll be double bonus time for Calumet Christian. So you be aggressive though. I'm guessing that Calumet Christian's going to come out and look to waste some time. They've shown that already throughout the game. And now with the lead at 2 possessions and close to 2 minutes to play, I could see them trying to milk at least 30 to 40 seconds off the clock here.
When I'm in the huddle as a coach, on defense, I've always got a number in mind where I tell my guys, when the clock gets to this point, then you can foul. Until then, just play really aggressive, go for a steal, anticipate, play the passing lanes, but don't foul yet. We'll see what they do. 1:53 to play. They don't look like they're going to foul yet. Right to the basket. Here's a good decision not to take that shot. I thought he was going to take it. Down to 1:35 to play. Gibson to the basket, lays it up and in. Cornelius tried to draw the charge, no call that time. 7-point game.
Gibson, a huge factor down the stretch here.
Dorn in the corner, can't get the three off. There's Gould, Dewan, Danzy. Dorn again, get it inside. Cornelius has the mismatch. They don't find him. Danzy for three, it's good. Timeout, Lutheran. Lead is 4, 1:07 to play. And this timeout will be, among other things, a time for Hintz to set up a press.
I think that would be the prudent play here. They still have time. They don't even need to take the threes. They just need to look for good quality shot and score each possession at this point in the game. I would overplay Gibson and try to keep that ball 100% out of his hands.
Yeah, among other things, he can shoot free throws. He is 4 for 4. Chargers only 13 first half points. To this point, 33 in the second half.
I believe he has their last 6 points. Gibson, that is. Hit the 2 free throws, and then he's had 2 drives to the basket for buckets.
Chargers still with 2 timeouts after this one. That's what we wanted. Didn't want to see a blowout either way.
No, this has been a competitive game. Started off slow for both teams, but second half has certainly brought a little more excitement.
So the Chargers will press. 1:07 to play. They're down 4. Man-to-man. Don't get beat deep. Cornelius saw it. There's Gibson. Cornelius with 3 on him. Moves his feet. Gibson almost lost it. Now he pulls it out. Good decision. He wants a clear out. Draw a charge if he goes to the basket, Kyle. Dorn with the good help. He wants to go to the basket. I'm not sure why. And there's the charge. You can see it coming a mile away. He's out.
That is his 5th.
Gould draws the charge.
Gould planted in the lane for 3 or 4 seconds, and Gibson just undisciplined. Should have pulled up for the jumper. Instead, leans in. Somewhat of a ticky-tack charge call, but he definitely drew contact.
So the Chargers take the ball with 50 seconds to play, down 4. Cal Christian, full court pressure. Gould's got to get it in. Throwing long for Cornelius, and that is easily picked off. And now the Chargers are going to have to foul, but not him. Someone's going to have to foul. 40 seconds to play. Down 4. Dorn with a lot of pressure. Down to 32. Coach wants a foul. There it is. Waited too long. 27 seconds. Down one possession, that's okay, but down two possessions, I think they waited too long. It was at 50, I think, when that possession started.
Yeah, they should have probably been a little more aggressive looking to foul almost immediately. Just try to lengthen the game, give yourselves more chance to cut into this deficit.
Jordan, right guy to foul, I guess. He's now missed 5 in a row. Still time, Chargers 2 timeouts, don't need a 3. Need a quick basket and a timeout and set the press. Hit that one. Cornelius is going to go to the rim. I don't see him giving this ball up.
Got to go fast.
I was wrong. Dorn for 3. Good. There's the timeout. He had to give it up. He was triple teamed. 2-point game.
Oh, no question. They are not going to let Anthony go in one-on-one. That was a good kick out, and Eli had his feet set, ready to shoot, and was able to knock it down.
Full timeout. So you're in the huddle. What do you do defensively?
Well, I think you're going to be aggressive. I give them a few seconds, and that's about it. And we're going to try to get the ball into the guy we want, and we don't want to get it to any of their top free throw shooters. Right now, it looks like number 2 Jordan is struggling at the free throw line, so he would be one I'd certainly allow to catch the ball on the inbound and try to send him to the free throw line and see if you can force him to miss another one.
Down 2, 17 seconds. Meanwhile, Cal Christian, get the ball in. Use your timeout if you can't get the ball in. And then secure it because you're going to get fouled.
Yeah, hold the ball strong. Don't assume anything. And just be smart with the basketball. Value the dribble. Don't take a one dribble and pick it up situation because then you're just looking for a turnover.
How about the arrow?
It looks like it's Calumet Christian possession arrow.
Chargers don't want to get beat deep. A lot of coaches like to throw a deep ball here. Coach Hintz is ready for that. Can run the baseline. There's the pass in and an immediate foul. And this is Beauvais, who's 2 for 2 at the line. He's the one that shot the technicals, and I commented how he looked like a pretty good shooter. And he calmly hit them both.
Yeah, they clearly wanted to get him the basketball. It would have been nice if we could have maybe double-teamed him and tried to get it into someone else. But not all of them have shots, so you don't necessarily know if the other kids are able to knock him down or not.
Even if he makes both or one, it's a 3-point game. I still think it's not necessary to take a 3 if they'll give you a quick 2.
No,
you got a timeout left.
Agreed. If you can get a quick 2, you take it. But if you're going to walk it up and take your time, you're almost forced to take a 3.
Margin is 3, so this is a big one. 15 seconds left. Timeout, Cal Christian. So you're down 4, 15 seconds to go. Chargers have 1 timeout left. See if what Calumet Christian has been doing in this game, in this situation, is putting pressure on and making the Chargers have a tough time getting the ball in bounds.
Yeah, and that's eating up a lot of our clock before we can even get into the half court and consider getting a shot off. It would be nice if we could hit someone on the run going towards our own goal and get a quality shot off within the first 5 seconds of this possession because we certainly are running out of time.
Well, Dwan is still in, and he is definitely not a 3-point shooter. It's one thing you consider here is maybe getting Tommy in the game because he is a shooter.
Yeah.
There's the pressure. Turnover. Bounce pass too low, off Kyle's foot, out of bounds.
Just some miscommunication there with those two on what they were trying to do. Not a good pass, not really anybody cutting to get open.
Now you got to foul right away. There's the foul. 10.6 to play. Looks like we might come up just a little bit short. That was a smart play to run back there. They wasted 5 seconds.
Absolutely.
Same kid back at the line.
That's the 5th foul for Kyle, so he is out of the game.
Lead is 5.
Now you really just got to get the first open 3 you can get.
Six straight by Beauvais. Foul. 8.5 left.
Not the worst foul in the world.
I know what Anthony's thinking. He's going to probably try to make the first one, and then he's going to intentionally miss. Unless he does that right away. He's getting Zimmer positioned right where he wants him. Not enough time. Zimmer for a 3, and that's going to do it. 55-49, the final. Chargers dropped the season finale. They'll play Monday against Tri-Point in Grant Park. All right, Coach.
It really just came down to that slow first half really hurt us. Second half, the offense looked a little bit better, but we weren't able to take advantage of that size inside that Coach Hins talked about in the pregame. And I think looking back on it, that's probably something he would also agree with as to some of our woes offensively.
All right, thanks, Coach. And for those of you that are watching these games, let Mr. Dorn know you appreciate it and that you enjoy it, and we'll keep them coming. Thanks.